FTW. You mad? FTW broadcasting here. That was an epic W for the win.
I thought you forgot the letter.
We bring you League of Legends action that is hot. See how I mix it up that time, guys? Yes, indeed.
I think you just screwed it up.
How do I screw it up? I didn't screw it up. Shut up. I'm perfect. My name is Awall, and joining me on this cast are my two troll buddies, my FTW crew, MBD and KOT. MBD, how are you doing, sir? And tell me about this red team.
Well, I'm doing excellent. I especially like that I got to troll you a little bit. Up in the top lane, we have Jax, which is very much becoming a combo. We have the early gank from Lee Sin, though.
No, Darius, new champ. Oh, he was pro with Darius because he had played him once already, but he just got killed.
Pretty much mastered him.
Oh.
Okay, so nice gank. Evil Dice playing Jax in the top lane, doing well. Jinku 443 as Lee Sin in the jungle with the level 2 gank after a red. Very common, very popular. Karthus being played by Kite in the middle. You don't see Karthus very often, but I'm happy to see him because I love him a whole bunch.
Yeah, he's great.
And then Boxquin XD, I think that's kind of be the smiley face he's trying to do there. As Graves, Muscle Man Graves, I like that he's not wearing any sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and DDR Box as the Tark support.
Awesome. KOT, how you doing, buddy? I haven't heard it from you this match. You're just being all shy over there? Tell me about your blue team, man.
He's just a shy guy.
I was just letting MBD troll you. I didn't have anything to add. He was just ripping you up hard. But onto the game. We have Pseudonimo? I don't know. Sounds like a bacteria playing Vayne. In this bottom lane with Soraka support, WTF mate, WTF sounds Australian, I love it. In the jungle we have Lime USA with the double buff Nocturne looking like maybe gonna get involved with some bottom action after he clears these golems. We have Twisted Fate, Vuther here in the middle. Should be a good matchup. Him and Karthus, both very interesting, not that commonly played anymore. And then obviously, as we saw earlier...
I'm sorry, there's a gank bottom. A Tarek blowing a flash immediately, forcing a flash from Soraka, pulling back to the tower. Lee Sin, gank ineffective. You were saying about the top lane?
Oh, top lane we have the new champ here, playing against Jax. I've played against him a few times. He seems pretty strong. We'll just have to see how he does in high elo play. There's always a big difference between
hot action bottom, Graves securing a kill there on Soraka. Oh my gosh, Tarek being so amazing. Oh, Vayne with the long distance shot. Oh, just on the edge of his life there. I thought that Graves was going to be able to get away. Vayne securing that kill there. I have to say,
Rundown Queen.
Blue came out ahead there because their AD survived.
Vayne is a very difficult champ to run away from. That's just the reality of it. She's very strong carry, but a little bit difficult to play in the lane simply because of her range. She has a very short range.
You can always do a barrel roll.
You can do a barrel roll, and that obviously is very effective when you're being gunned down with dual lasers, but...
Pew pew. Fair enough.
There we go. We have
all right,
Kite picking up the double buff from Free Win over there. And we will probably see Twisted Fate heading over to pick up his... No, looks like Nocturne might have picked it up already, so...
He did.
No blue for Lee Sin.
Little counter jungle action here from Lime USA, though. Starting to jack up the race in the other jungle. Let's talk about these matchups. How do you feel, KOT, about this bottom matchup? The Soraka Vayne combo. Do you feel like it holds up against a really solid high elo matchup of like a Tarek Graves?
I think that really depends. You have a couple strong sustained supports here between Soraka and Tarek. Tarek has a little bit more utility, I think, to a certain degree. He's got a stun, Soraka's got a silence. It's, to a certain degree, almost a mirror.
I'm going to cut you off because this top lane action is much too hot. This Darius is straight up juking in the bushes here, trying to survive. Nocturne coming in to try to save the day. Jax blowing his flash. This Darius is almost able to escape. It didn't work out, though. Oh, can Nocturne secure the kill? Flashing to try to secure it. Straight up diving on this tower. This Nocturne is taking a big risk right now. He's down to 300 HP. If anybody comes up here, you can polish him off. And speaking of which, there's your boy Karthus, MBD, slowing that Nocturne. He flashes in there. Oh no, turns on his AoE damage. Uh-oh. Is it for naught? No, TF just popped his ultimate. He just hit 6 and teleported in. That was effing epic save right there by Twisted Fate. Wow, very impressed.
Wow, I don't know why the Karthus didn't pop his ultimate. He had just popped 6 as well when he was dead there. Popping his ultimate might have taken out the Nocturne, so I don't know. Karthus he overcommitted on that one. He tried to, he did a nice job dropping his Q over in this general area where he thought Nocturne was going to go, but then he just really wanted it. He wanted Nocturne to he wanted to punish Nocturne for overcommitting, and in turn overcommitted himself. Ironic, maybe?
Well, that's that tunnel vision we keep talking about. A lot of people, even the high elo, sometimes especially the high elo players, really guilty of that. You get that tunnel vision and you lose sight of your other goals, your other objectives, and it causes you to make mistakes and get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty much the story right there. Graves
Tunnel
headed
vision
home.
gets you killed.
I'm seeing Lee Sin head towards this triangle bush. Let's see if they're interested in a gank bottom. I'm seeing lots of back pinks. So
They definitely saw him. They walked right over that ward, obviously.
yeah. Fair enough. Let's talk about Darius right now. Darius is the new champ. One thing that I've heard about this champion is that he's OP as hell. However, most of the games I've seen him played in, he gets his ass beat because there's unskilled players using him. So can we really say whether or not he's OP yet? He just came out.
No, it's way too early. And in my experience, I've seen him I've probably played maybe 2 or 3 games with him, and he seemed fine to me. I mean, I just have not seen him just dominating like people are claiming. But people always, new champion comes out, they shout OP or UP. That's just the way it is, and it almost seems random.
Fair enough.
Whether,
now, what do you think about that
whether
true
they're accurate
damage
or not.
ultimate, though? That true damage ultimate that refreshes if you get a kill.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of ridiculous. It's a lot of damage, but
Ooh,
I have
boy.
not seen it being. Ooh.
This Lee Sin's getting caught between a rock and a hard place there. Oh boy, Lee Sin is doomed. TF being so effective. Already 2 kills for TF. Now this Nocturne's running heads up into your boy Karthus, forcing them both to pull back. Is this double buff TF gonna pop out of nowhere? He's got the gold card locked. He got the stun. Nocturne darknessing in. Oh my gosh, this is pretty freaking sick. Getting the kill there. Are we gonna see a Karthus ultimate? A Karthus ultimate might be able to yield a double kill here in a minute. There goes TF. Nocturne's down to virtually no health, but luckily Darius was there. Wow.
It was a double kill. You see Soraka down the bottom lane.
Soraka! Oh, a poor innocent bystander, Soraka. Nice job, Karthus. I love you, Karthus.
He's so fun. Seeing Karthus always makes me want to bust out good old revive teleport Karthus for pure lols.
Oh my god, that build is amazing. That's like a Dota build right there. I remember we used to try all kinds of crap in Dota to try to abuse the system. Things like quadruple cranium basher or what have you. Wow, did you see that double buff Nocturne just walk straight through the bush? He got shattered, but he didn't get dazzled by Tark when he walked by. That was kind of weird. But anyway, some weird zoning tactics here from this Tarek. Just hiding behind the bush, in the woods there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, but they're all heading back, and they're going to try and reset the lane, so to speak, at this point.
Fair enough.
Well, I think
Very even game right now. 5-5, 12.6 to 13k.
Yeah.
what I think they were trying to do was just put pressure on that Vayne while her support was gone. She was at pretty low health. Now that Soraka's back, she's going to be at full health in no time. But, they were trying to capitalize on that opportunity. Didn't really make anything of it, but didn't really cost them anything either. So, all in all, a wash.
Fair enough.
Wash.
What's this Karthus doing? Oh, just dropping a ward here, counter jungle ward. Not bad. Do you see?
I love that spot for a ward right there.
Yeah, that's a great spot. Notice there's a couple others too. There's a deep counter jungle ward by the red, and there's one in the triangle bush. So red team doing a great job of covering the enemy woods. Big altercation in the bottom though. Vayne getting shield there by Soraka. Saving that Vayne. Vayne now gonna pull back as she kind of slash taunting with that B. It works in medium elo matches and low elo matches, but high elo with the I love the B taunt. I love it when it works in a low elo match. It's so hilarious. Nocturne diving in on that top tower. Darius unable to really secure that kill. But look at that TF just being exactly where he needs to be. He had the gold card locked. Is this Jax going to be able to escape, guys?
I don't think so.
It's going to be clutch there. No, it's going to be no dice on that one.
No dice. Nocturne picking up the kill on Jax. Man, he's having a tough game right now at 2 deaths already.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I say he's winning his fight against Bite up top here, but it just seems that the junglers on blue are
Look at this ridiculous spot lane.
Dude, what an awkward dive. That was such a weird and awkward dive. Graves got the kill on Vayne, though, and Soraka ended up getting the kill on Lee Sin. Now here's Karthus going beast mode to take out Soraka. What the hell is going on right now? Now Nocturne and TF are coming up here with a thirst for blood. Now TF has that gold card locked. It's going to be Well, it's going to be a 2v2 situation because of Graves' weird positioning back there. Karthus is now in the bush. I guess he's going to pop out and try to make something happen. He is in a bad spot. He is. This TF and this Nocturne going to be able to burst him down. But if we see a Karthus ultimate, does he have his ultimate? Is it on cooldown?
He has no mana right now.
Oh, he has no mana, or he could have gotten that kill. There it is.
So there's the ultimate.
Goodbye, Nocturne. Oh, Nocturne survived. Oh, he's so lucky. So lucky to survive right there.
Wow. I gotta give it to Karthus there. That was some nice juking back and forth in that bush. Surviving much longer than I would have expected in that situation.
That was a fun little exchange. KOT, are you satisfied with the amount of action so far? Jesus.
It's been a little tame for my tastes. I think we could use to ramp up the aggression, especially this, this Tarek team here. They're just not tower diving enough.
Yeah.
Not tower diving.
They really.
I get it. It's funny because they're tower diving a lot. Good. It's classic.
Oh. Hold on, I don't get it.
It's funny
I still don't
because
get it.
you said the opposite of what was actually happening.
Darius, I'd like to see this Darius become an actual factor so our viewers can see like what Darius can really do with that ultimate. Also, a cool move is Apprehend, sort of like a mini Blitzcrank pull. It gives him a passive armor penetration, but then he can pull enemies that are in front of him. But it's not as effective, of course, as a Blitzcrank pull.
Well, I believe, maybe I'm wrong, I believe I remember seeing that it can pull multiple people. It's just very hard to get it to do that.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct that it can do that. And no, I have not used it myself, so I'm not like fully aware of all the mechanics involved. I need to buy this champ.
Yeah, I think he's on my list to buy.
He looks pretty cool, and also he's got a giant axe, which is neat. Fail gank there from Lee Sin, but regardless, putting the pressure on. I guess stunting Darius' farm by a little bit. Lots and just tons and tons of pings, bottom. Looks like this Vayne and Soraka combo is forced to pull back. At this point in the game...
TF with the ultimate. Oh, that did not work out very well for him, though. He just got leaped on.
Wow. Yes, indeed. Darius did get the kill on Lee Sin, though. Jax did kill that TF. Now Darius is still up and running. Jax is forced to pull back to the tower. Is this Nocturne gonna... No, Nocturne's gonna head out, I guess. He's gonna roll out. And this Jax is forced to B. Is he gonna come protect his tower? This could be a kill opportunity for Darius.
No. Oh, he's gonna jump in. Nice stun there. Darius turns it around. Is he gonna ult? Is the ult...
The ult is on cooldown right now. He didn't have it. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
If he had it, that would have been a for sure kill. Just a
pretty easy kill.
Yeah, pretty even exchange.
No, what were you calling Darius earlier today, King Italian? The bad guy version of Garen?
He is the bad guy Garen. Yes, indeed.
Well, because of the evil mustache or whatever. I didn't really commentate that because it was straightforward. Just a really straight. Oh crap! I missed that bottom. It was just straight up run down kill mid. Just an overpowering there by Nocturne in the middle lane. Graves, and who got killed in the bottom here?
Soraka.
Man.
Soraka's having a rough game.
4 deaths already, guys. Graves with 4 kills. You don't want your Graves getting fed. Graves with 108 on his farm. Karthus with 120. Both of them doing pretty decently. This part of the game, despite 4 deaths from Karthus, still farming like a madman.
Karthus will always have a lot of deaths, though. That's just the way Karthus is.
Yeah. That's what makes him fun and unique, though. He drives the action. I mean, he just hops in there and just makes it happen. I really like Karthus.
Oh, here's a tower dive for you, Kingtown.
Yeah. Wow, this is unique. I haven't seen that this game. And Vayne forced to pull back there. Seeing some more hot action. This Jax versus Darius in the top lane. Jax way ahead in this fight, though. And he's just going to stick around and farm. Not going to overcommit.
Yeah.
Jax is definitely winning his top lane. I mean, you've mentioned this before. Jax is a very strong duelist, so provided that he gets the top lane gets left alone, there's not a lot of jungler interaction up here. He's pretty much going to dominate almost any matchup.
Yeah, he is. What's your favorite Jax skin, by the way?
The Pax Jax.
Pax Jax? Alright.
Followed by the hockey player Jax.
Yeah, hockey player Jax would be my top choice. Darius, oh boy, this is the time to dive. That was the time to dive. Jax pulled down the kill. That blue buff helping him out. He's able to spam a bunch of moves. Able to get a nice cooldown. Is he gonna take down the top tower? I don't think he should, because he's winning his lane.
Well, it depends. If he's winning his lane, he probably doesn't want to take it down. I've actually seen a lot of people talk about the top lane where if you're winning, you actually want your opponent to take your tower down.
Right.
Because it gives you a better opportunity to gank while while still farming.
Yo, that's that new meta, dog. That's that new meta, yo. Very nice.
I
That's a
know.
great point. This dragon here, this is going to be a late first dragon. Wow, like
Yeah,
5
17
minutes late? Yeah, that's freaky, man. That's weird.
Well,
Oh,
I think we've kind of been seeing a lot of this, and I think it's just very difficult to take the dragon early, especially in these higher elo games. Simply
Because everyone's aware of it.
Exactly.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
It's that new meta, dog. It's that new meta.
If you can't down him quickly, then you almost put yourself in a bad situation trying to take the dragon.
Yeah, you don't want to take it. You want to kill the other team who's trying to take it and then take it.
Or smite steal it, or whatever. But yeah, you basically want to catch them trying to take it, not so much initiate the dragon yourself. At least that
Unless
seems
you
to
can
be
get
the way
a real
things are going.
solid bottom lane gank and kill both of their bottom lane, then you can generally just take it without a problem.
This is true. This is true. But you haven't really seen a whole lot of that. There's always been somebody around. I mean, at least somebody to respond.
Seeing a Baron ping over there. Not sure what that's about. I guess it's to prompt Nocturne to go ward it. Let's see if he... No, Nocturne doesn't have any wards in his inventory. I guess it is time to start warding the Baron, I suppose. Getting towards the 20-minute mark.
Yeah, it's about that time. It's going to start becoming a factor probably after the next team fight or two.
Graves forced to pull back in the bottom lane. Graves exceeding everyone in farm this game. In terms of total gold, though, red team is up by 4K. Why? Why are they up so much? Are they dominating the jungle? Darius just getting just getting his ass ripped up. That was not even close to being a fair fight. Red buff on that Jax was powerful, but just Jax has farmed her.
In answer to your question, they have a dragon, they have a tower, and they have better farm overall.
Oh no, Karth is teleported in. Oh, that was so gross for Vayne. Vayne had no chance to survive. She had to make her time. And
Whew, dated reference.
it is, but the kids remember that one, don't they?
I think they do, yeah.
Okay. Alright, kids.
But
Post in the
you
comments
kids
if you
remember that
remember
one,
that one, right? I was in high school when that got popular, just to date me a little bit there. But, alright, there goes the middle tower being taken down. As Cromar likes to say, the towers are just bags of gold with a security system on them. And it's okay after the 15-minute mark to start taking them down. TF getting caught out in a bad position there, getting just... He tried to juke through the back, but I think he was just doomed. I don't think there's any way he'd get out of that.
Yeah, it was going to be hard to juke Lee Sin and Karthus.
Just too much CZ, too many slows, too much damage. Just not gonna happen.
One thing I'm really disappointed in is this Taric skin. Like, seriously? Regular Taric skin? The other ones are so much better. Just spend a few dollars. Come on, I know it's free to play, but just spend a couple bucks and get the pink one. Come on.
The pink one
is
the best.
the most manly and most
Oh,
intimidating
unfortunately.
color.
Ooh, that
Oh.
was close. Rock with the clutch heel.
Clutch heal to save her own ass. Yeah, actually the badass Taric skin's really nice too. I gotta give that one's really neat. The newer one, I suppose you could call it.
Bloodstone.
Bloodstone. There
But
you go.
no, the pink Tark is superior.
He's got pink boots, man.
The pally armor.
Exactly. All right, bottom lane getting knocked down. 4 towers. 4 towers, essentially a 3-tower advantage here for the red team, yielding them a large monetary lead here. They're up by 7K. KOT, tell me about the items. Is anybody on the red team who's just really starting to polish off that late game build? Something to worry about?
Well, you see Vayne rock Bloodthirster. That's obviously a big part of her core build. You see Graves picking up a Bloodthirster and a Zeal already. So he's not too far behind. Actually, I mean, he's way ahead, but he's not too far away from getting his core build, which will be obviously his Bloodthirster and Phantom Dancer. So both of the carries are starting to get their cores together. That's going to become a big factor.
Now, what do you think about Graves with the Bloodthirster as opposed to the Infinity Edge?
TF, what were you doing, bro? Seriously, bro, he was just standing out there in the middle of nowhere, just waiting to get his ass jumped on, which happened. I'm sorry, you were saying about Bloodthirster?
I really think it depends. I feel like if you are playing as Graves and you're having a hard time staying alive, you're getting focused a lot. You're probably not. It's probably not ideal to get a Bloodthirster because you lose all your farm on it, obviously. So you should probably, if you feel like you're going to be in a vulnerable position, you stand a chance to die a good bit, or really just at all in any clutch situations. You should probably just pick up the Infinity Edge. I think overall the Infinity Edge also gives you more damage. You do lose that sustain because you don't have any lifesteal. But a lot of Graves, this one has not, but a lot of Graves do pick up a Wriggles for the lifesteal.
Yeah, the Wriggles, you're right. The Wriggles lifesteal option is far more popular. And yeah, in total DPS...
We get some armor on top of it.
Yeah.
And the free ward.
Right. Yeah, that's a
And
good...
the damage. I mean,
Yeah.
with Graves, you can get 2 Dorans and a Wriggles, and just have an extremely powerful early game, very cost-effective build.
Look at this kind of standoff. Like, I see the, like, tumbleweed, like, flying by and, like, oh, wow, by this Baron. Who's gonna move in? Who's gonna pull out their gun? TF deciding to tank here.
TF, that's not going to be good for him.
No, don't face check that bush. Don't do it, TF! And then Tarek just dazzle runs. There was nobody there to really support him. I guess Jax was. I don't know why Jax ran. I guess they're worried about the whole team being there, right? Getting jumped by 5 people with only 2.
That's true. Oh, TF out of position.
He doesn't care. He's like, I'm gonna lock that
No.
gold card. Nobody can touch me. I'm TF, baby.
True.
Look at this Graves.
With the laugh taunt.
The slash laugh, yes. Very nice.
Oh, that can be so annoying. So annoying to get laughed at. Especially when you lose. Wow, that was almost a clutch Lee Sin kick, which might have resulted in an engagement. But anyway, Jax is going to
I don't know if he could have followed it.
Yeah.
Or, like, obviously he could have followed that up, but I don't know if he would have wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
Would have put him across the trees away from his entire team.
Split push by Jax here. Jax is really getting his farm on. Being really smart during these downtimes and just grabbing up CS. Now Jax has more farm than anybody on the blue team because of that.
Well, Jax has been playing this top lane very smartly the whole time. I don't know if you noticed earlier, when he downed this top tower, he pushed his creeps up, realized his creeps were going to be able to take the tower by themselves, so he moved up towards the middle, in between the first and the second tower, farmed that whole wave, and then just bailed out. He was fine. He got the whole wave, took the tower down, and was out before anybody could respond. And I think that's one of the factors that you might be seeing right now with top lane matches, is that nobody's skilled with Darius. If you're playing somebody you've played a lot, you're skilled with that champ. Oh, here's a Baron.
We have a
engage.
Baron issue.
Oh, there's the darkness, using it not really very effectively at all. He could have walked to where he used that darkness. TF forced to pull back, though, even with the Soraka heal. That TF was completely ineffective. Lee Sin killed him. Graves killed Soraka. Jax killed Darius, and now Darius killed Tarek, and the fight continues, the chase down continues. There's the Karthus ultimate securing the kill on Vayne. Oh no, now this Nocturne's in trouble, getting chased down by Jax. If Lee Sin can land the kick, he does. This Nocturne is doomed. I don't see him being able to get away at all. No, Nocturne, no. Ace.
There's the ace, and they're going to follow it up with a Baron like they were attempting to do originally.
Very nice. Very, very nice. You know, that Lee Sin plus Jax plus Tarek combo. I mean, you want to talk about a great way to be able to engage the other team and then CC them and control them and like just take out their carries. Between those 3 characters, they're just gravy. They got stuns. They got everything between the 3 of them, man.
They got a lot of meat to have to burn through,
Yep.
a lot of armor, a lot of resist with Tarek and his shatter. So let's face it, that is really great, very strong way to engage against certain comps. Back to what I was trying to say earlier, you see Darius in this top lane. I feel like, at least initially, he's going to struggle because Darius is new. Nobody really has a level of expertise with him. And you're inevitably going to be playing against somebody who knows how to play their champion very well.
Do you see this gangsta teleport? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought that Karthus was for serious there. It was because a surrender occurred. That Karthus gangsta teleported to that mid tower. Was like, I'm going 2v1 plus tower. Wow. Okay. I just cut you off there, OT. So, what were you about to say, sir?
Well, I just have a feeling that Darius, we will see his effectiveness go up as more people get more experience with him. But for now, he's going to be a tough person to play top lane against an opponent who has a strong duelist type champion, you know, a Xin or a Jax, and who's skilled and competent with that champion.
Right. Well, like I said at the beginning of the match, you know, I played Darius twice before, so I've mastered him. All right, so what's the top 2 factors of the match here for you, MBD? Why did Red pull down this victory?
Well, just better support, I think. You're looking at that 5 deaths on the Soraka. Her items are not near what Tarek has there. Tarek with the 8 assists, Soraka with the 2. So better support, better map control. That top lane issue was definitely an issue. Jax certainly won that lane by a long shot. Look at the kill deaths on Darius and the creep kills. So just generally more farmed, and they didn't make any mistakes.
Fair enough. KOT, what are your top 2 factors, amigo?
For me, it's got to be the bottom lane. The top lane was a factor, but not necessarily an unexpected outcome. They could have foreseen that and tried to do something about it. But their bottom lane, their Vayne Soraka combo, losing to that Graves Target combo, and the hyper aggression of the bottom lane, the very skilled hyper aggression in the bottom lane, really I think is what pushed this game in their favor.
Fair enough. I'm gonna just come out of left field and say the only factor that mattered in this game was Karthus because he's awesome. I'm glad we saw Karthus mid. Karthus was very entertaining. I'm gonna agree with you though. Bottom lane told so much about this game. Bottom lane was just dominant, and it wasn't even because of ridiculously effective ganks, which, by the way, there were some ballsy ganks in that bottom lane. Red team was going all in to just destroy the bottom lane and to wreck them in every way possible because of Karthus teleporting in there, Lee Sin constantly applying pressure. That Vayne Soraka combo was pushed up against their tower the whole game, and they're just never able to get off their feet.
Karthus teleport ganks are hilarious.
I love you, Karthus. Alright, if you want to check out our League of Legends playlist, it's up in the top left. If you want to check out our channel, FTW Broadcasting channel, it's up in the top right. If you're watching this video on the TGN League of Legends channel, you better subscribe, sucka. On behalf of myself, Awall, KOT, and MBD, thanks for casting with me, guys, and we'll see you in our next cast.
You're welcome.
FTW.